Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today is August 24th, 2015. So today's news, the entire world share market has crumbled like anything. And Indian share market also down by so many points, and it's one of the highest in the history of India. RBI governor is speaking and the Prime Minister is also taking the stock of the situation. And all the fingers are pointed towards the China. So these are the decisions that are taken by the China, and the decisions within China is affecting the whole globe like this. Of course, it's a part of the globalization. In the previous classes also I was telling you, even when in Greece something happens, it affects the other markets in the world. So today, one of the bigger economies in the world, the China has been affected, and other countries including India. So we are facing all the problems, but RBI governor is assuring that there is no immediate threat to Indian economy. That's what the assurances are there. So we have a strong government and we have the strong RBI. So which will take certain steps, and definitely so they will see and take the measures for further collapse. But it's one unfortunate. So more than 7 lakh crores, the money has gone today. So from the side of the investors, that's the reason why the total markets throughout the world have been plunged now. So with respect to cricket, so we have a good news. And though India lost the first test against Sri Lanka, this time we are really wonderful. We played really well, and we finished the game and we have leveled the series 1-1. And India could have won the first test also, but unfortunately we lost it. But this time we did it, and for Virat Kohli as a captain, this is his first victory, and we congratulate our team and we are proud of our team. So now let me open the document and show you some points which are related to the current affairs. Now, look at this. Look at this, please. Of course, in the beginning only I have given one statement. Kindly have a look at this. Humbleness is a special mental status of a person who created a unique position for self by using his intelligence. Humbleness plays a very crucial role in our development. And the person is not submissive, but it's a special mental status of a person, and he created his own position, which is considered to be unique position for self, and that he did it by using his intelligence. Anybody who practices humbleness can achieve this. So we'll go to the question. Look at this directly. Which of the following country in the world has devaluated its currency 3 times in August 2015? Just now I was speaking to you regarding China. China is the country which devaluated its currency 3 times in the month of August. Clear? So because the situation in China is very, very grim, the economy in China is under threat. But remember, for this question, the answer is China. So just now I spoke to you regarding the cricket match between India and Sri Lanka. Look at this. Ashwin really made wonders today. He took 5 wickets for just 42 runs. And so with respect to our games, India made 393 and 325 for 8. And we kept a big total before Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka made just 134 runs in the second innings. And India won the match. And with respect to Virat Kohli, this is the first win for him as a captain. So next one, with respect to the NSA, this is a National Security Advisor talks. Very recently, so when the Indian Prime Minister and Pakistan Prime Minister met in Ufa. Ufa is a place in Russia where the summits like BRICS summit took place, and Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, So these summits were held in Ufa. I told you, Ufa is a place in Russia. Remember this. So during this particular discussions between the Prime Minister of India and the Prime Minister of Pakistan, so we wanted to move closer to reduce the tensions. For that reason, it was decided that in the month of August, rather yesterday itself, so there was a decision that the talks between national security advisors of Pakistan and India will take place. Meaning, see, it is nothing but we are taking the situation forward towards the positive side. So that's a mechanism to reduce the tensions between two nations. And that is possible only by the high level talks. That's the reason why the National Security Advisors meeting was supposed to be held yesterday in New Delhi. But unfortunately, what happened? We know the issue of the Kashmir and the Kashmiri separatists. They wanted to meet the National Security Advisor of the Pakistan. And Pakistan was also very much interested to meet these separatist leaders. And India did not want that. Why? Why the separatist leaders should meet the national security advisor of some other nation? That's the reason why India made very, very clear that the talks must be held between national security advisors of India and Pakistan, and the national security advisor of Pakistan should not be the separatist leaders. That's it. So how can we permit them? India was very strict regarding this, and Pakistan expressed its objection. Pakistan says that India cannot put any such conditions. It's not a condition, it's a prerequisite, because the safety and security of the nation is very, very important. That's the reason why India put a deadline and Pakistan did not accept for this. That's the reason why the talks were called off. And when it is going to happen in future, that we have to wait and watch. But next year, there is a possibility that the Prime Minister of India and the Prime Minister of Pakistan may meet in United Nations meetings. So there may be a possibility, but how exactly the talks will go forward, how long it will take to settle the disputes between India and Pakistan, so we have to wait and watch. India, since beginning, extending its cooperation as far as the reduction of the tensions are concerned, but unfortunately, whenever the talks are going to happen, unnecessary intrusion from the Pakistani side is happening. And when the National Security Advisor decided to meet the separatist leaders from Jammu and Kashmir, India took it very seriously. India has every right to raise the objections. Clear regarding that. That's the reason why the talks between National Security Advisors of India and Pakistan were called off. Look at this. I'll show you the document. Look at this. NSA stands for National Security Advisor, and for India, Ajit Doval is the National Security Advisor, and for Pakistan, it is Sartaj Aziz. And the talks have been called off, and this person, Kashmiri separatist leaders, Shabir Shah and Bilal Ghani Lone, they were detained in Delhi airport. They started from Kashmir, they reached Delhi, they wanted to meet this man, Sartaj Aziz, but they were detained. Look at this. India said that the NSA from Pakistan should not meet separatist leaders, and Pakistan said no such conditions are acceptable. Is it okay? Yeah, just admit this Pakistan. Okay, yes. So this is with respect to the latest development. And with respect to Sri Lanka, you must be knowing we have a new person as the Prime Minister. Of course, the old man is continuing now. The current Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, of course, it is there in the news because the recently elections were held and Mahinda Rajapaksa, who was the former president of Sri Lanka, wanted to become the Prime Minister. But he could not secure the majority. That's the reason why, again, Ranil Wickremesinghe, he is the current Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. Just remember this name. The current Prime Minister of Sri Lanka is Ranil Wickremesinghe. Answer is this. C. And you must be knowing this person, Maitripala Sirisena. He is the present president of Sri Lanka. Mahinda Rajapaksa, he was a former president of Sri Lanka. Ranil Wickremesinghe is the present prime minister of Sri Lanka. And this person, Disanayaka Mudiyan Sengel Jayaratne, he was the prime minister of Sri Lanka before Ranil Wickremesinghe. Okay, please remember these names. Maitripala Sirisena is important for any examination, and Ranil Wickremesinghe is also important for any examination. Okay, next. I'll go further. Which of the following committees has submitted the report on minimum alternate tax? So this is called MAT. You might have heard this word so many number of times. And the answer is this AP Shah. Kindly remember this name, important for the examination. It is AP Shah. Okay. Just remember this one, please. Very, very important one. In any examination, it may be a question. I have some information. Look at this. The panel was headed by Law Commission Chairman Justice AP Shah, and he is also the head of this panel. This is to resolve the disputes between foreign institutional investors and the government after notices were served to 68 foreign institutional investors by the Income Tax Department that they are due of 602 crores of match. That's the reason why this is very much there in the news. Okay, and that's all for today. And I'll meet you tomorrow with some more information. Till then, I wish you all the very, very best and take a very good care of yourself. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. Thank you.